All right. Good day, everybody. And this is part of your training in the second phase of your 90 days challenge. And I've told you, you should keep repeating what you have been taught from in this phase one, in the phase two, and then putting into use conceptual clarifications of the phase one and repeating the action because it's a daily routine. You're a trader and all of that. But I want to clarify this. Basically, all you have learned is not specifically for forex, it's for trading in general. Either you're investing or you're just doing day trading. So all of them are the same. Now, I'm going to take instrument now. You have all the tools. It's the same technicals before I go to synthetic. So I want to talk about crypto and the stock together today. And so you apply the same procedure. All right, so let's go to Bitcoin. And so you can see, and then other cryptos can equally be applied to. Now, so this is Bitcoin. Very simple. So you don't disturb yourself. So this is Bitcoin. You have all your tool. So like I've told you, our scanners can still be used for Bitcoin and everything, right? So if you look at your scanner, I told you that you can make use of this scanner, okay? If you look at your scanner and look at your Bitcoin. So on daily time frame, you as an investor, you don't give yourself unnecessary stress. You get it? You don't. Okay, you don't. So if you're on daily time frame, for instance, to sell, probably Bitcoin on futures. So first, as a spot trader, investor is spot. You are dealing with your crypto. So that means as at that time on daily time frame, if you trading futures, which I'm going to show an example, which I've done before, so you have to go back to those videos. Remember, when it has to do with crypto, there are two things around crypto. It's either you buy and hold, so buy low, sell high. That's the first fundamental principle of crypto. But if you look at Bitcoin, when I have made the announcement about Bitcoin is already going down, as it were, was here. So the last high we have for Bitcoin was this $126,000 and all of that. And since that time, look at it on the daily time frame, the market has been going down. And so that means even if you are buying to be a little leap and exit, little leap and exit. Now, the last time Bitcoin crashed down massively, what happened? So, and that's why I told you, I say your crypto, your stock, you still make use of the PBX. So your PBX now can work with PBX sniper calls with demand zone. Very simple. PBS sniper calls with demand zone, PBS sniper calls with um, uh, what do we call it? PBS sniper call with demand zone or PBS sniper call with along with pivot points. Okay. So now, why do you want to use it? So that you just find support and resistance. Simple. This is sell side, this is supply and demand. So if you look at it, when the market was crashing, it got waged here peak previously because there is a demand zone there. So it got bounced from that demand zone. But has it really gotten weight to get off from that point? The answer is no. So now on daily time frame, as crypto, you don't need to over labor yourself honestly on crypto. Because if you are trading forex, that's for your day-to-day buy and sell, that's scalping and all of that. So your crypto should not be scalping. That's one of the things I've told you. If you are scalping, uh, if you are scalping with forex or scalping with synthetics, so crypto should be swing, buy low, sell high. All right. Maybe the lowest time you could come to your chart should be on your crypto, your stock should be 1 hour time frame. In fact, your stock's supposed to be weekly, and so that's why I want to do this. So let's look at crypto, see where Bitcoin actually, see what is this? This is power of three. And this scanner has given you a sell. So patience is required. You can see since on the what? Since January 14th, this sell was massive. Okay? Now if you look at it from there, down to this point, yeah, it's as if it was going to go up. But if you go to lower time frame, that's where you'll be seeing as if it's going to go up. It goes nowhere. And then we have this until we crash to this point. About this 37%. So let's say you are using, even if it's future trading, because it's only future trading you can use in selling down the market. So what do? The one you bought and you took profit, you can take part of the money to short the market. Oh yes, you can take part of the money to short the market. It's very simple. Take part of the money and short the market. So instructions are meant to be obeyed. So instructions are not set for fancy. They are set for us to learn. And that's why I set an instruction. So if you're on the forum, of course, you have to pay attention to learning. Very simple. It's not about, I'm going to do this, I'll get this, and all of that. So instruction are for me and you to learn. Just follow simple instruction. So now, if I was to take this sell signal on Bitcoin, so that means I was going to look in at this point and then finding an entry here, the stop loss here. So the stop loss at 5%. Okay, so let's say that, okay? 5 or 6%. That's only time you go to lower time frame. So 4%. So you use 3x. Oh yes, 3x, maximum 5x. So if you use 3x, so this 4%, 4 times 3 will be 12%. So 12% of your $100 is just $12. 12% of your $200 is just $24. And then this is being sold to this point, to this point. Yeah, that gives you about how many percent? 37%. All right, 37% by 3x. 37 times 3, 100 and something percent. So if it's $100, if it's $200, that has doubled. So if it's $500, do you understand? That's how we said the market should be. Okay. Now, but if you now understand what you have done and that you do appropriate thing, it may be 10x. So 10x times 37. So that will be 37 times 10. That will be 370%. So that's how we said your crypto should be done. You don't struggle with crypto. You just align with the simple procedure. So the same thing, other cryptos like Ethereum, the way you follow your Bitcoin, you follow them that way. Look at Ethereum here. Okay, look at Ethereum here. So if you look at it, when do you go to lower time frame? For instance, see this power of 3 formed here. If I'm going to go to a lower time frame, maybe 1 hour time frame, so let's quickly do that. So that you can find a sniper entry. We're getting a sniper entry here. Okay, so here will be an entry or stop loss above here or this one, irrespective. So that means if you're going to find a sniper entry here, see 4% though, or maybe when you refine more downward to more lower time frame, that's going to help. But just to tell you that when it has to do with this market, so you do as easy as possible. Because I'm just doing this, but look at where they started from. So that's one of the things. So if you look at this Ethereum now, the way it's hanging here, what's the tendency that it will bounce up? Well, it's narrow. That means you are looking at Ethereum, look at the demand zone. Maybe it has not been mitigated. This demand zone has not. Or if it has been mitigated, it becomes a support. That means tendencies are there that this market will turn down to this point, just like you have this. And they retest back to it, and it sell down. So if we look at this retest now, so let's take this. So if we go to, let's say, go to 4 hours first. You can see your 4 hours, and then you'll see power of 3. It return here again and give a confirmation. So if you go to lower time frame, you're going to find it. And then you put it your stop loss and fire your trade down. Now, so the same thing in the buy. The market is still crazily bearish. So by the time you go to 4 hours, you perhaps find an entry. But looking at this entry, what happened? The market got here and then got rejected. It's supply zone. And then you see the market struggling right now. So, but you will have find a trade here, rally up to wherever I rally to. If you go to 1 hour time frame, that will find a quick entry faster than this, because this is crypto. Okay, so faster than this. So you have this entry perhaps, and then drive those. When it starts struggling here, then supply zone, you are selling down to this point again if you want to not scalp. But if you must not scalp, you just allow it to run and then push your stop loss below your entry and allow the market to run on its own as simple as possible. Because as if the market want to return up, but to what extent is it going to return up here? You have this is a break of structure. Then you have this. This is change of character, perhaps. So the market rallied up, right? Failed to take out the high and rejected. So what happened? We have a market structure shift here and a breakdown. So this is a break of structure. So after this break of structure, maybe the market probably will rally up to this point if possible. So on 4 hour time frame, so here, so that means you're looking at this point. The market has come down, come there separately and all of that. So the same thing you do to BNB, same thing you do to Solana. So you can see Solana is a demand zone. It need to be mitigated. So that means Solana will still come to 60 something naira, a dollar, per coin. Look at the sell down from this point. So you go on higher time frame on all of these coins so that you can see clarity. So once you see clearly, you'll be fine, taking your market entry as much as possible. So I just need to clarify all of this so that you know what you are doing per time. Do you get it? So it's very, very crucial, very important to do what is expected of you rather than giving yourself unnecessary stress. 4 hours, 1 hour should be for your crypto entry, all right? Unless when you want to just refine to a sniper entry so that you save yourself from unnecessary stress. It's very, very crucial, it's very important for the markets to be respected in that way. So using your demand zones and all of that and supply zones can help you. And then this your sniper call can equally make you find entry as appropriate as possible. So quickly going to stock. So let's use an example. When I call out some stock, let's look at PZ. All right. Of course, if you go to the stock section, or stock recommended section, I've given so many stock out since January, and some of them you have buy, sold, buy, and all of that. So look at PZ, for instance. At first, PZ went up. So let's look at in January when it was recommended, I think it was about 40 something naira per share. That was January 5th. Yeah, something like that here. That's about 47, 48 naira per share. And so if you look at it from that time for PZ, January 5th or so, to where it is now, that's about 44%. Now, I've said this time without number, when the stock is moving massively, just go to read the update about them, what is actually happening, company, readjusting and all of that. So you want to look at, okay, maybe to take part of the profit. Example, I've talked about this, Stanbic IBTC. 30. So that one was just pumping uncontrollably. Okay. So this is even 4 hours and your stock must be daily. But look at it. Do I need to disturb myself? No. Come in, look at your sniper calls, give you a buy here. And that's about 793 naira per share. I have list of some of those stock MTN and all of that. when they will correct and all of this. Here you come. This is this. From this entry point now, you're going to this point. Now, that's about almost 800, that's 802%. So 802%, does that mean I cannot take profit? Why not? You can take profit depending on how much you use in buying the stock, but this is almost 8,000 naira per share. So maybe as of today, I'm talking when the market open, they cluster that. So let's use MTN as an example, or even First Bank. Now here you have MTN is already 650 naira per share. Look at the last time a very bounty opportunity was given, that was November 5th at the price of how much? 170 naira per share. See, this thing is not magic. It's about discipline. It's about understanding. So now, look at it on daily time frame. As the market move up, look at the correction that happened here. The correction was at about 412 naira. Probably you missed out. Look at it, move up to 500 naira thereabout, and this is a pullback. That's another confirmed entry for you, all right, to add to your position. Look at this. This is correction, 230 something naira per shares. So look at where he was selling, and then he confirmed. It's so important. It's so important for us to settle down and understand. Okay? It's very, very important. That's it. Here, November. Yes, November 2025. That will have prompted you an entry, then taking you over here. Okay, so let's look at First Bank, for instance, First Holding Coal. We'll talk about it more, 28 naira. So, but I remember when we first bought, First Bank was at about 9 naira, 8 naira, and all of that. Later was 12 naira. At the kind it sat at 15 naira, 16 naira plus. Now look at it. See where it was just struggling within the space here. But what happened? So this could be creating a buy sell because a confirmed buy here. So last year, 24 naira and all the like. So 2023 was seated perpetually at 16 naira or whatever. Then you see a rally back to this point about 37 naira. Then we came down again. He gave another buy to this point. Then another buy before this massive move. So look at this sell, it's confirmed. Then another buy was given here. So he came back to retest it, which is probably your new buy at 41 naira per share. So that means you have bought again. Probably now this is showing that, okay, sign of weakness. Here low, then that means even if you buy, you probably want to be taking profit because you didn't see the potential of more aggressive move up as it were. GTCO, just randomly picking some stock. Here you have GTCO. That one was almost sending buy, sell, but you may not actually waste too much time of this sell because this is not crypto or future or the Forex. So you may only just target it when it has given a discount buy, you add, discount buy, you add. Look at the discount buy here. It's about 77 naira. Another discount buy here. It's about 88 naira. I say. So I say sell here, but it's not confirmed. So if you confirm, it may sell down to how much again? 94 naira. You buy. That's a discount buy. And that's how you are building your portfolio. As simple as possible. Okay? Lafarge, I bought Lafarge sometime. Lafarge. Just randomly picking them, okay? That's WAPCO. So look at it. Lafarge was bought somewhere here. This is used 4 hours. At about how much? 17 naira per share. But before then, Look at the buy opportunity here. That was 2024 September at about 35 naira. So it got here. So I think here it's actually probably sold at about how much? 76 naira. And return back here to 63 naira. That's a discount to about 78 naira. To that's another buy, another sell, and wait for a buy. To have another massive run up to 154 naira, 155 naira. To another discount buy at 112 naira per share. Since then now, this high was still there, so took it out, corrected back. These are discount entries. These are discount entry. Okay. Which other shares that we used to? Okay. Bitsin. So look at Bitsin. They sell here, 2023. Then they buy at 12 naira per shares. Oh yes, 2023. So you're struggling. It's not your problem. It's your backup investment. So no matter what it's doing, you're only looking for additional opportunity of adding more position. And look at more position added here. You have tool should be helping you to add more position at 16 naira. That's another hedge. 16 naira. Look at it in 2023, the early time, 8 naira. Before this massive move up, even here, 8 naira to 16 naira. That's 100%. So 19 naira, you know how much it is. So these are discount entry. You can see the market, just a little correction back and then move up. Okay, so what other stocks? Okay, like Jay's Bank I talked about sometime at about 4 naira. Okay, so you can see very clear. See your buy here, September 2025, it's about 4 naira plus. It was there, not your problem. This is all-time high. Finally, look at a leap, crossover, massive, and then confirm sell. Try the confirm sell, look at it. Return back here. You would definitely expect that the market was still going to return here. So these are discount buy. If you return back there, you add. If it does not return, no problem. And so he hedge here. As he hedge here, create another demand zone. That means you're adding more. If you return back here, you add more and all of that. It's a stock, not Ponzi scheme. And you are building portfolio. So you should understand what you are doing per time. So there are so many stocks like that. Okay, let's say for Weber Bank. So you can see Weber Bank, the same thing. I knew when Weber Bank was dead at not 12 naira, 5 naira for a very long time. So perhaps we want to go to a daily time frame to maybe to give you a more stretch. Seated at 5 naira for a long time, got most buy, discount buy. Another live discount buy for Weber Bank. A massive rally up to 25 naira, a very massive pullback to 16 naira. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very big discount for me and you. Yeah, 25 naira to 16 naira. You buy from 16 naira again, right? Rally up here. This is about 24 naira again. So another discount here. These are simple way of getting what you are looking for. No struggle, no stress, as much as possible. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, so that's why I just need to let you know about your stock trading, your crypto portfolio system. It's not magical. So when we give you this same tool, it's the same pot you are cooking this food. Just for you to have an idea and settle down, this is exactly what you want to achieve. All right, so take it serious, continue to learn and adapt to learning to maximize opportunity in this space. All right, thank you very much and do have a nice time. And bye for now.